Well, hello there, fellow songwriter. Now, just hang on a second. I'm going to do the quick check. That was quick. Okay, now, today I'm going to talk about not one of the 5 foundations, but I do want to have a talk about writer's block. Does it exist? And at the end of the day, this is going to be, my opinion on it. It's definitely not a rule or a fact, but I do want to talk about it because I heard last week, at the end of last week, I heard on a great podcast that I really recommend. By the way, this is a separate subject, but these guys are called Soda Jerker. Weird name, I know. Soda Jerker. They have a podcast. They're from England. It's two fellas. They're from England, Liverpool actually, and they interview songwriters, very famous or right up there songwriters, really famous ones mostly, and producers, but songwriters. And it's just the best show. It really is. Got to go there and get one of their interviews. You'll love it, I'm sure. Anyway, but I heard a songwriter being interviewed on there, and he was talking about writer's block, and just very quickly he talked about that. So that prompted me to talk about it. And what I think I don't think writer's block exists. There it is. Because what I think writer's block is a few things. I'll name them now. One is I don't understand the craft properly block. I don't really know how to songwrite really block. Okay, so there's that. The other one would be I'm not going to write unless I'm sure it's going to be just a ripper of a song, or a hit song, or just a great song. Block. I'd call it that. That's another block. But if you're talking about just, can you sit down with your guitar or your piano, start playing a chord progression, anything at all, any chord progression, and you can say then you won't be able to come up with anything at all, just start singing over it, then I truly don't believe you or me that would happen. That we as songwriters would have a block there, that we'd just be like, wow, I have no idea what I'm going to sing over that 2-chord progression or 3-chord progression. Yep, nothing. I must have writer's block. There's no way in the world, because if I played you or you played or I played you a chord progression, you will instantly start humming something in your head. Now, where it gets more difficult is working out all the words, the storyline of the song, what chord change you want to go to next if you're going to have a chord change and all that. Yes, that's where you might start getting not really writer's block, but challenge, because writing songs is hard work. It is. It's except for those ones that come and tap you on the shoulder, seem to be given to you by what I call God, or what you would call a higher place, or you just don't know where it comes from. Those songs come easy, yeah, definitely, and they come every now and again for all of us. But the rest of the time, it is work, and you've got to turn up to work every day as a songwriter, and you'll have great songs if you do that. So that's my take on writer's block that I want to share with you and sort of give to you, that I don't really want you to fall into that kind of temptation to think, oh, I must have writer's block, I'm not writing lately. It's really not that. It's really just turning up, picking up your instrument or putting your fingers down onto the keyboards and starting to play. And you definitely, when you start to play, something will come of it. The next thing, is it a great song? Doesn't matter. Is it a really good song? Hit song? Doesn't matter. Irrelevant. All that's relevant is that you wrote today, or you sat down and something come out. That will definitely happen if you get on your instrument. So therefore, that's my sort of perspective on, does writer's block exist? No, I don't think so. So get on there, keep keep on writing. Get on your instrument, keep writing, and keep listening to this show. And yeah, I wish you all the best. I'll keep giving my best over here on the show, and I'd love to hear from you and hear how you're doing. And as usual, all the blessings to you. And I'll see you in 2 days. Okay, take care. Bye.